Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where I haven't got time for a full recording session, but I think I've got time for an episode. So I want to get something done. Now, I can't remember exactly where on earth we were before. I haven't had a chance to flick through the comments to see what people have said. I do remember a few of them, so I have added in a new abandoned building manager, so let's unpause and see whether that works. I think that did just work. Good, so that's working. Our major demand is for residential zoning. So whereas I don't think I'm gonna get the connection I want built for it, I'm gonna try just adding in the high density on this side of the island. Purchase, and at some point I'm gonna, once we've unlocked all the ones that we can do, I think I'm just gonna turn on the unlock all on this map anyway. But I do want to have a quick work at getting the... Oh, and the music is really loud for me. Turn it down. Because, of course, the level of zoom matters for the music. The background music should be in my head. I can understand the ambience. The ambience noise is, up high, zoomed out, up high, in quotation marks, would be... Oh, I also turned on President Edition, because if I am going to be doing anything related to traffic management, that's probably going to need to be something that we look at. But... a Traffic Manager President Edition, that is. But also, the game's updated apparently, and that means I don't necessarily have the right things. If I'm going to be doing high density, I think we stick to 2-lane roads, but we go one way. And I wanted to get these flowing like right along the edge here. So we'll do that to get the line first. And basically that should hopefully be a straight line, and that's going to line up exactly where the zoning previously was for the for the island. I'm going to build now all of these roads, which should hopefully snap. Why are they not snapping? Like, that's leaving a... Did I leave a one gap at this side? I don't think I did. You should line up perfectly. I want... Yeah, good. I'll extend the lengths out of them, extend their lengths later on, but for the time being I just want to get a full-on... I know I've tried avoiding it everywhere else, but I want a full-on grid system for this high-density area. And we will... shouldn't take me too long, I think maybe one or two more. I might actually go for something different down here, just because, we were running out of space for the grid. Oh, Luna, please be quiet. I ain't got much time to record. I can't really go down and deal with you. In fact, yeah, we will. Let's go to a regular road here and have this as a two-way. I just want it to... that's almost perfect. That should do. Just that one extra bit of road where it can be different here. And these guys are going right, left, right, left, right. But I want to... I was hoping... like 1, 2, 3, 4... It was actually going to be a middle one, but I guess no, it's not going to work. Because I wanted a Central Parkish type of thing. And a main road connection. And I think we had said that we was going to bring in the connection sort of like along the top of all of this. And have it join in here. But, despite the fact it's joining in here, this was going to be like a side road connecting on, but that does mean for now I can use that. So let's see, we want a big road with some sort of central divide. It goes into the avenue then, doesn't it? Really, there's no central divide on the 6 lanes? Nah, screw it. Let's go for a big-ass 6 lane. straight line tool, and just run you all the way through here. Actually, I don't want you to be one way. One way would not be good. And it's right click to upgrade, but I have to turn it on upgrade first. There we go. And I think we'll actually pull something similar off this side. Now I want it a set distance because basically I think what will be... We might turn this bit here into the Central Park. But I want the Central Park bordered by... I ain't got park life yet though, so never mind industries, I ain't got park life yet. But I would like to build a proper Central Park, and I don't know how much space I'm going to need. If we build in these two... It would most likely be that connection there that I'd want to build off from. So let's turn off upgrade. Just go to regular straight road. Or I might actively try to play up and just do into the middle of these two and have it connect. Let's go up from here and just something in place there for now, because I'm not sure how I'd want that to be done. Maybe have them come in one way and out the other with little one-ways connecting into that other area. And you can connect in just down there, but not going through down onto this district here. I think you're going to be still some sort of low density, but like a richer area. So that would make you Central Park. I have no idea if that is big enough for a Central Park in this game. But what I do need to do is go onto the one-ways. I did put trees on, but with the snow it's hard to see them. And you would want to be up here and down here, and you want to be connecting up to that and down to here. So like you can flow in, out, and out this way. I have no idea if this will work for such a big city area. But you'd be to flow down to there and up to here. Down to there. And up to here. So that should work. Theoretically, I think everyone can get everywhere in this. Let's start off with the zoning of some high density. And I'm going to keep... Okay, I don't get why that's quite these weird groups. I would prefer not to zone onto that big street, but I'm going to. Like, oh, I really shouldn't do this, but, you know, here I am doing this. I don't get why the zoning's so messed up, because it's a grid. It should have worked out quite well, but I guess maybe it's because it's uneven, and maybe because I'm an idiot who can't actually draw like a regular grid. Okay, maybe leave them two blank, because that would be Central Park. Actually, yeah, that'll be left blank. Central Park's going to be here, but I'm going to... Sorry, I'm trying to get to a point where I can do the time-lapse normally. I'm going to leave that road out, but I think... Actually, screw it. I want... Oh, crap, that, I want, like, a bendy road in the middle of the Central Park. I had no idea if that'll stay. We're going to need some commercial, which I want to plop along the edge here. I'm hoping that despite the small amount of zoning, it's got some of it was going to be able to go into the big areas. And you can do customized commercial. Actually, no, offices here. I was going to say for high density, sort of like housing, but I think offices, and we'll do that as another tech area to try and get some big ones in. So we're going to need some some jobs. I'm not sure how well the high density is going to work with these really small squares, but It'll do something. Just a couple on the other side of a road. What about here? Don't really need it, but I'm going to do some regular offices here, but not zone it for the... That is zoning, isn't it? Oh no, sorry, this is zoning. So that little area there I want to be separate. This park area is separate, and I should have drawn the big area first. Yeah, I've just realised this. But it's fine. I'll redraw the park next. Obviously that's going to want an old, oh, maybe not an old town policy, because no one will use the road because there's going to be nothing in here. But that's close enough. Just as a rough... there. So now I can go on to residential, office specialisation, IT cluster again, residential, no residential specialisation. Oh, self-sustaining. Let's try self-sustaining high density. I haven't seen that yet because I haven't played around with green cities. We can do similar for the high density. Again, I don't know how that's going to work with with this, so I just want to do it to try. And this would basically be the time when I'd normally be running out, but let's just do a quick connection here. Regular one-way. Let's say you come into this area that way, and you leave it through there. That is a terrible corner, but it's in. That is what we would have usually for time, but what I'm going to do is do a quick time lapse, and we will come back at the end. I'll zoom more in just on here, and then we'll come back in afterwards. And obviously I need names for the areas, so if you guys can let me know, I will, or if you all, I don't like saying guys, because I know there is some ladies here. Generally on YouTube there's a lot less, but there are some ladies, so I shouldn't be saying guys. I don't want to be exclusionary. Let's get to the time lapse and come back. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Now I do want to make a few points of what I did during the time lapse, because there were a few things that I thought, oh no, I have to address this, and I don't really want to come back and have to talk about it and then, you know, go back into time lapse, because that would have made editing a pain. Water, multiple times I had to check pipes and extra pumping stations, but I'm sure you guys have noticed that. Same with power and garbage, and then I noticed that garbage still wasn't being fixed because despite the fact I placed these, I didn't do water or power for them, which if I'd have zoomed out more, I'd probably have seen. Commerce, there seemed to be a hell of a lot more commercial demand than what I'd given them, so I tried changing this area to just be like regular commercial, hoping that that would that it would provide more commercial happiness, you know, fill more demand. It didn't seem to, so I ended up, you know, giving them an extra square again. Oh, sorry, I added this first, then I created it as its own area and added this in still. Still, we have more commercial demand than anything else. And what was the last thing? I wrote something down, but I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Also, I noticed that for a good chunk of time when I was doing the time-lapse, I wasn't even... Oh, so they are actually using... One sec, just let... Pause. This way in and out does actually get used a lot. But yeah, this main road through, as I thought, was going to struggle with being like the main city connection. So we'll probably address that in the next episode, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to record that straight away. I'm going to have a quick look to see how much time I've got before I have to run off to an hospital appointment. Oh, yeah, first thing that we'll be doing in the next episode is addressing a lot of the problems on this island, which we will probably do... actually, yeah. I think we're going to address the service needs for this island by adding services to these two islands and having bridges over. The high-tech area did grow up on this little outcrop. I quite like that. The buildings here for the green cities in high density, I don't rate all that much. I don't know if it's just because the snow-covered solar panels doesn't sell me as self-sustaining. If you're gonna have snow-covered things, then maybe you should come up with another system than just solar panels. I might want to change that. You guys will have to let me know. We're still growing quicker than I was expecting. Oh no, wait, we've gone down below the 100. Which is what I was going to be doing as like the gauge on when we moved on. But yeah, we'll look into that in the next episode. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.